Jeff Burton, another one of those drivers that, even though he's had what you would call certainly a mediocre year,
Looks like something's wrong with Casey Kane.
But Burton trying to take advantage of having a fast car here and really liking this.
Oh, trouble. Kurt Busch. Inside wall. And somehow again.
I'm out of fuel. I'm out of fuel and I got wrecked, guys. Why am I out of gas? I show 5 more laps down here.
I wonder if that's what's wrong with Casey Kane.
Have to wonder. Yeah.
We saw him just drop straight to the bottom going into turn 1, and then this happened with Kurt Busch.
Yeah, what a shame. Kurt Busch
was leading, wasn't he?
Great job driving this race car. But you run out of fuel in front of the pack.
Yep. Now, he wasn't leading it when it happened, but... Oh, yeah. There's a sitting duck right there.
And it looked like by that shot, unless something happened, that Trevor Bayne was going to be the recipient of the free pass.
He was.
God, what a shame.
Well, Kurt Busch said he was out of gas. Doc, is that what's wrong with the 5?
Exactly, Alan. Out of gas, the thing burped and then quit. And Casey Kane said, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. That's when the caution came out. And now he is coasting down pit road. The engine not running. They're going to have to reset some of the electronics when they get the car, the engine refired again. Right, they're going to go ahead and put 4 tires on him. No other major changes. Got to get it full of fuel, and they're going to try to get it refired. And now it is finally refired as the left side tires are going on our pole center.
Yeah, he's going to be okay, I believe, Doc. Leaders just now behind the pace car going into turn 3. They've got plenty of time.
He was very fortunate that happened at a position he was able to get down out of the way and not get run into from behind, as Kurt Busch did.
That's very interesting that they all were. What was that?
Stop, Kurt. They want you to stop right now. They want you to
I
stop.
think that was some of the safety equipment
Not
that
hear
they
him. He's
put
got
up
his,
there.
yeah,
They want you to stop.
Got his helmet off. He's not hearing them.
Yeah.
It's mandatory if you
They want you
crash.
to stop, Kurt. They want you to stop.
All right, pit stops for the leaders. Mike?
And Matt Kenseth making his stop. Jimmy Fennick calling for a 4-tire change. Also, they're going to go down on the track bar 2 rounds, make an air pressure adjustment on the 17 car, trying to give Matt Kenseth what he needs. Jamie?
New leader Jeff Burton was music to this team's ears. They're going to take right sides only. They took left sides. The last stop. Car is good, Doc.
Right side of your screen, Jeff Gordon and Marcus Ambrose, both crew chiefs calling for 4 tires and no adjustment. Clean the grill. Make sure the tape is there. Ambrose down on the way. Gordon's pit stop is being completed. 13.8 seconds for Jeff Gordon.
So just the second caution flag of the race. And some guys running out of fuel unexpectedly short of when they needed to have pitted, we thought, based on the last time. Denny Hamlin maybe having some work done on that mirror. That was reported on earlier. Free pass Trevor Bayne, caution out because Kurt Busch's car, who had just been leading the lap before, hiccuped out of fuel when he got bumped from behind and turned into the inside wall. The safety workers were there to attend to him. When he got the car refired and drove away with both his the bag of the safety workers' equipment on top of the roof of the car. NASCAR has told the 51 team that they are done for the day. And that car will be put on the trailer. Time to go NASCAR Nonstop, presented by Pennzoil.
BCS Countdown is on ESPN and ESPNU tonight. A day after the dust is settled, our analysts break down the key victories and defeats that took place on the college football field and discuss their impact on the standings. So who will rise and who will fall? Plus, we look ahead to the key matchups for next week. BCS Countdown at 8:30, then at 9, presented by Discover Car tonight on ESPN and ESPNU. At Talladega, we are 102 laps complete. And Ray, you have a theory about what might have happened to Casey Kane in that 5 car.
Well, again, it is just a theory, but we talked about early in the show that the electronic fuel injection would make adjustments based on temperature. Now, with the air getting better, temperature getting cooler, it might be putting more fuel in the race car. And that fuel, if it adjusted during those long green flag runs when the drivers got the throttle to the floor as they run here, it could have changed their calculation and they'd be off by a couple laps. So I was thinking that somebody could make it on one stop from here, but I'll bet everybody's scared to death to try it now.
Doc, what's the strategy from here on out?
Well, Ray's right. The colder temperatures are having an impact on fuel mileage, but here's the other issue with the 5 car. They did not get it full of fuel on the previous stop, so they knew they were going to be short. They were coming that lap, just didn't quite make it back to pit road. They ran out of gas.
Rusty, I know you're keeping your eye on the 14 car of Tony Stewart right now.
Yeah, I am. Stewart was kind of dragging around in the back of the field. They're not really going anywhere and just kind of hanging out. But now he's starting to, move that car to the front a little bit more, easy, a little bit at a time. Tony Stewart is just, I think, tired of hanging back there. He's 19th. He's been way back in 30th. He's moved it up forward now.
Yeah, Trevor Bayne got the lucky dog this last go-around here, which means Dale Earnhardt Jr. is still 1 lap down.
He still is, but you know what? David Strimmy has been running up front today. He's got a really fast race car. I like him. He's back there with Dale Earnhardt Jr., I'm trying to say. Also, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex, and they're not too far away from Casey Kane and Harvick once they get up to speed. I think Jr. can make his way back towards the front with those cars around him.
Should be an interesting final 86 laps, Alan.
A lot going on. And still hanging out there, that specter of the closer we get to the end of the race, the closer we get to that big happening. Kurt Busch treated and released from the infield medical center. Follow up on that shortly. The shuffle off the pit lane. Marcos Ambrose in the 9 has chosen the outside lane as the race leader. Casey Mears 13 to his inside. Here we go.
Started up there and then gone so high.
Yeah, that's what I wondered. I was actually questioning the choice of lanes.
Yeah, not on the restart. I want to make this racetrack as short as you possibly can as you try to get these cars up to speed.
Matt Kenseth with Juan Pablo Montoya pushing him to the front.
Kenseth hadn't needed much help to get to the front, but it's certainly nice when you get that push. Kenseth out front once again. Seen that a lot on the plate tracks this year.
Yes, we have.
Mears trying to make a move to the outside, hoping somebody will come with him. He's got Jamie McMurray coming to his rear bumper.
In this pack, you still have Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kyle Busch racing for that free pass position should the caution come back out.
There's the 18 on the outside lane. Earnhardt Jr. in the 88s down in the inside group. Advantage Kyle within that subset.
Yeah, he's got it there right now. Of course, that could change by the time we get over here to the trial.
Twenty-nine cars on the lead lap. Within this pack, several not on the lead lap, trying to get back into that first car lap down spot. And still a lot of racing to go.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of give and take going right now as we still have 83 laps left. Even though things have gotten kind of dicey a time or two. Everybody being pretty polite at this point in time. That'll change as these laps wind down.
Lots less give and a lot more take.
Absolutely. See Kyle Busch trying to get back on the lead lap the hard way.
No, we've said it before, but really solid drive by Casey Mears in this 13 today. He and this team have been up front a lot.
They put a lot of effort into this, these plate tracks, and they know that this is their opportunity. So, you know, they've got sponsorship. They can get here and run all day long. Casey enjoys this type of racing. See, now trying to go to the outside of Kyle Busch. I'm not sure he's going to get any help in making that move. But he'll find his way back to the front.
So did Harvick just push him out of the way to get to Kyle Busch and draft, or was there just enough contact there that kind of chased Casey up the track in the way it worked out?
I think sometimes you get a false sense of security there, so to speak, that you've got somebody giving you a big push. You feel that extra surge of RPM. You think that you can make a run there, and then that driver has just kind of moved you out of the way. You don't get the help you were expecting.
Kyle Busch trying to get back onto the lead lap in that 18 car, while Matt Kenseth is out in front. It was early in the race. Lap 41, Matt Kenseth pushed to the lead by his teammate Greg Biffle. Biffle thought they were going to go to the bottom lane, and they got crossed up.
That might be the save of the year right there for Matt Kenseth.
He went from the lead to 31st. Now he's back to the lead. 80 laps to go as we go NASCAR Nonstop, presented by Pennzoil.
NASCAR Sprint Cup Series at Talladega is presented by Pennzoil and in part by Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side. TireRack.com. Research, buy, deliver, install. Tire Rack. Papa John's, official pizza sponsor of the NFL. And Here Comes the Boom, in theaters October 12th.
Coming to the 300-mile mark at Talladega in the wild card race in the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup. Our telecast today presented by Pennzoil. 29 lead changes, 16 different drivers have been out in front. The caution flag is only waved twice so far. And Kevin Harvick is the man pacing this race at the moment in the Richard Childress Racing 29 car. The last victory for Richard Childress Racing was in this race 1 year ago when Clint Boyer scored the win.